Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our recognition night for our football players, managers, and cheerleaders, band, cross country, and boys golf, and their parents. We're proud to pay special recognition to these individuals for their tremendous dedication and loyalty they have displayed throughout their careers and for the entertainment they have provided. Our first football senior player is Kanye Baker, the son of Chandra Campbell and Mark Baker. Kanye has participated in football, basketball, track, and baseball. He is also a member of the Minority Scholars. Kanye has not decided where he'll be attending college next fall. He plans to major in athletic training. Please recognize Kanye and his parents. Ryan Bowman is the son of Josh and Jill Bowman. He has participated in football and baseball. Ryan will be leaving for the Marine Corps recruit training shortly after graduation. Please recognize Ryan and his parents. Jackson Carlson is the son of Peter and Melissa Carlson. He has participated in football, basketball, tennis, track, and baseball. Jackson will be attending the University of Iowa next fall as a biology major with an emphasis in athletic training. Please recognize Jackson and his parents. Julius Harris is the son of Nadia and Greg Harris. Julius has participated in football, wrestling, track, and baseball. He is also a member of Student Council. Julius has not decided where he'll be attending college next fall. He plans to major in physical therapy. Please recognize Julius and his parents. Jakari Henderson is the son of Lanesha Morgan and Valentino Henderson. Jakari has participated in football, basketball, and track. He is also a member of the Minority Scholars. Jakari has not decided where he'll be attending college yet next fall and plans to major in business management. Please recognize Jakari and his parents. Carlo Martinez Hale is the son of Adela and Dwayne Jones. Carlo has participated in football, basketball, track, and baseball. Carlo has not decided where he'll be attending college next fall. He plans on furthering his football career while majoring in computer science. Please recognize Carlo and his parents. Trey Maxwell is the son of Sheena McQuay and JBL Lomax and Obriefus Maxwell. Trey has participated in football and basketball. He is also a member of Minority Scholars. Trey has not decided where he'll be attending college next fall, but plans on working towards becoming a business entrepreneur. Please recognize Trey and his parents. Anthony Morrison is the son of Virginia and Martinier Tolliver. Anthony has participated in football, basketball, and track. He is also a member of Minority Scholars. Anthony has not decided where he will attend college next fall, but plans on majoring in business management. Please recognize Anthony and his parents. Brian Velasquez Valdez is the son of Roger and Teresa Velasquez Gibbs. Brian cannot be with us due to illness this evening, but we'd still like to recognize and thank Brian for his efforts. Bryant Williams is the son of Tammy Salmon. Brian has participated in football, track, and wrestling. He is also a member of Minority Scholars. Brian has not decided where he'll be attending college next fall, but plans on furthering his football career while majoring in physical therapy. Please recognize Bryant and his mother Tammy and his big brother Jordan Red. Kobe Weldon is the son of Renee Kennard. Kobe has participated in football, basketball, track, and baseball. He is also a member of Minority Scholars. Kobe has not decided where he'll be attending college next fall, He plans on furthering his football career while majoring in computer science. Please recognize Kobe and his uncle, Brian Kennard. Reagan Rohr is the daughter of Rob and Don Rohr. Reagan has participated in soccer and has been a BHS football manager for 4 years. She is also a member of Student Council, Greyhound Ambassadors, MVP, Mentors in Violence Prevention, Science Fair, and Drama Club. Reagan will attend the University of Iowa next fall as a pre-med major. Please recognize Reagan and her parents. And let's do a round of applause for our senior football players and managers as they exit the field and prepare for tonight's game. We next recognize our senior band students. Michaela Baxter is the daughter of Amanda Myers and Emwell Johnson. She has participated in marching band, symphonic band, jazz band, full orchestra, the pit orchestra for the school musical, Minority Scholars, Ecology Club, and Pathfinder. Her plans after graduation include continuing her education while majoring in psychology at an undecided university. Please recognize Michaela and her great-grandmother, Doris Mosley Johnson. Riley Billmeyer is the son of Edward and Mindy Billmeyer. He has participated in band, jazz band, orchestra, a cappella choir, jazz choir, and Club M. His plans after graduation is to attend flight school. Please recognize Riley and his parents. Sean Downey is the son of Walt and Kathy Downey. He has participated in soccer, jazz band, concert band, marching band, pep band, and Club M. His plans after graduation are to attend an undecided university majoring in music or criminal justice. Please recognize Sean and his parents. Matthew Heitmeyer is the son of Mike and Teresa Heitmeyer. He has participated in marching band, concert band, jazz band, and pep band. His plans after graduation are to enlist in the United States Army. Please recognize Matthew and his parents. Abby Jern is the daughter of Robbie and Kelly Jern. She has participated in marching band, concert band, and pep band. Her plans after high school are to attend an undecided college and major in photography and culinary arts. Please recognize Abby and her parents. Liberty Johnson is the daughter of Jamie and Aaron Cooper. She's participated in Leo Club, Club M, marching band, a cappella, Purple Airs, treble choir, concert band, and the BHS musical. Her plans after graduation are to attend SCC and then transfer to Middle Tennessee State University and eventually become a traveling nurse. Please recognize Liberty and her parents. Jaya Kent is the daughter of Jessica Walker and Larry Kent. She has participated in volleyball, softball, marching band, jazz band, concert band, varsity club, ecology club, Pathfinder, senior class cabinet, National Honor Society, Greyhound Ambassadors, and Minority Scholars. She plans to play volleyball at Grandview University while majoring in exercise science. Please recognize Jaya and her parents. Hannah Reynolds is the daughter of Holly and David Reynolds. She has participated in marching band, symphonic band, full orchestra, and National Honor Society. After graduation, she plans on attending the University of Iowa and majoring in biochemistry. Please recognize Hannah and her parents. Philip Rush is the son of Darth and Stephanie Rush. He has participated in marching band, drumline, jazz band, full orchestra, pit for the school musicals, backstage crew for spring drama, bass choir, and the Burlington Municipal Band. He plans after graduating to take college courses and work while attending SCC on an undecided major. Please recognize Philip and his parents. We are missing an insert for a Welch student, and we'll have that in just a moment. McKaylee Wurtenberg is the daughter of Jared and Amy Wurtenberger. She's participated in marching band, concert band, choir, volleyball, soccer, track, cheerleading, minority scholar, and Leo Club. Her plans after graduation are to attend Iowa State University and major in veterinary science. Please recognize McKaylee and her parents. Jackie Workman is the daughter of Bruce and Noina Workman. Jackie has participated in tennis, volleyball, and soccer. She's a member of the BHS Public Relations newspaper, Student Council, Ecology Club, Leo Club, National Honor Society, Dreamcatchers, Symphonic Band, Marching Band, Full Orchestra, Club M, and Varsity Club. Jackie plans to travel to Rome this summer with her dad. She has not decided where she will attend college next fall, but plans to major in business and communications. Please recognize Jackie and her parents. Our next student is Jacob Welch, the son of Gary Welch and Marlis Roberts. Jacob has been involved in marching band, concert band, pet band, choir, school musical, and the drama department. His plans after graduation are undecided. Please recognize Jacob and his parents. Next, we recognize our senior fall cheerleaders. Chloe Anderson is the daughter of Kip and Lori Anderson. Chloe has participated in football cheerleading. Also a member of Dreamcatchers, Student Consuls, Science Olympiad, Junior Class Cabinet. Chloe will attend Iowa State University next fall as an English major. Please recognize Chloe and her parents. Alyssa Helberg is the daughter of Jessica and Jody Helberg. Jessica has participated in football and basketball cheerleading. She is a member of Student Council, the National Honor Society, and Junior Class Cabinet. Alyssa will be attending pre-veterinary program at Iowa State University after graduation. She'll attend Iowa State University next fall as an animal science major. Please recognize Alyssa and her parents. Emma Herman is the daughter of Sarah and Pat Sing Sang. Emma has participated in football cheer. She's also a member of the National Honor Society, Leo Club, and Orchestra. Emma will attend Southeastern Community College next fall. She plans on transferring to Iowa State University after earning an associate's degree to major in veterinary medicine. Please recognize Emma and her parents. Avery Schride is the daughter of Carrie and Kevin Schride. Avery has participated in football and basketball cheerleading. She is also a member of Student Council, National Honor Society, the BHS newspaper, and junior and senior cabinet. Avery is not decided where she'll be attending college next fall, but plans on majoring in pre-med. Please recognize Avery and her parents. We next recognize our senior cross-country students. Our first senior is Michael Hellman, the son of John and Cheryl Hellman. Michael has participated in swimming and cross-country. He's also a member of the Speech and Debate, TSA, Science Olympiad, and the National Honor Society. Michael has not decided where he'll be attending college next fall, but plans on majoring in computer science. Please recognize Michael and his parents. Sam Mosley is the son of Ted and Heather Mosley. Sam has participated in cross-country and soccer. He is also a member of Science Olympiad. Sam has not decided where he'll be attending college in the fall and has undecided in his major. Please recognize Sam and his parents. Last but not least, we'd like to recognize our boys golf seniors. Tice Bertelshofer is the son of Misty and Brian Bertelshofer. Tice has participated in golf, basketball, baseball, and tennis. Tice has not decided where he'll be attending college next fall and is undecided on a major. Please recognize Tice and his parents. Brock Dangler is the son of Rob and Jamie Dangler. Brock has participated in football, basketball, baseball, and golf. He's also a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, Varsity Club, and Ecology Club. Brock will be attending Southeastern Community College next fall as a member of the Blackhawk baseball team. He'll major in business. Please recognize Brock and his parents. Nathan Spear is the son of Scott Spear and Tina Goodwin. Nathan has participated in basketball and golf, is a member of the National Honor Society, Ecology Club, and Varsity Club. Nathan will be attending Drake University next fall as a member of the men's golf team. He is undecided on his major, leaning toward something in business. Nate and his parents regret they're unable to be here this evening, but let's recognize Nate Spear and his parents. Dayton Walsh is the son of Michelle Tizer and Philip Walsh. Dayton has participated in golf, baseball, and basketball. He's a member of the Fellow of Christian Athletes and MVP Bullying Prevention. Dayton has not decided where he'll attend college next fall, but plans on majoring in secondary education. Please recognize Dayton and his parents. Seniors and parents, thanks to all of you for what you've done for our Greyhound Fall programs. We appreciate your efforts and wish our Hounds the best of luck in tonight's game and all their future endeavors. Let's give these seniors and their parents a final round of applause. Thank you, seniors and parents.
Review as the pregame show rolls on, and we got some special listeners tonight. Of course, everybody listening on KBUR, which is 99.3 and 1490 on your AM dial, but we welcome the listeners who are joining us on a simulcast tonight on 104.5 and 1360 Fox Sports Radio out of Fort Madison. We're on TV. I'm going to look at myself on the monitor. We're taking a break. Coach Crack and I on the other side on KBUR and Fox Sports Radio.
I just think those.
Everyone is equal. Talent, it means nothing. They may be more talented than you, but if you show more heart, if you show more focus, if you just decide this day that you will never accept second place to anyone, if you do that, if you all do that, there's no one we cannot defeat, and there's no one that we want to challenge us ever again. So do you want to go out there like every other player, like every other team, or do you want to stand up this day to make this day count? Make it count. Leave your heart and soul out on that field. Make them remember who you are. Make them scared to ever set foot on the field with you ever again. Make them remember who you are. They will remember who you are. Make it count. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Every tackle, make it count. Every challenge, make it count. Every contest, make it count. Every shot, every pass, make it count. Every time, every challenge, every contest, every shot, every pass, make it count.
Stand up this day. This day you write your future. You decide who will walk away to win. No one else. Today, if you go down, get back up. If you feel pain, tell yourself, there is no pain. The only pain that exists is the pain of defeat. And today, we will not be defeated. If your opponent is tough, you must be tougher. Today, we make it count. Today, we set the tone for the rest of our career, for the rest of our lives. That tone is of someone who will not be defeated. A warrior, a beast, someone that is not of this world. Your opponent will have no choice but to give up because you will not. He will have no choice. Fight with every fiber in your body to win every challenge, every tackle, to win this day. Are you ready to fight? Are you ready? Get out there.
You have this white-collar society who runs the things, and then
Well, fans, we ask that spectators please not stand on the upper walkway of the stands. This is a fire and safety hazard, and it makes it difficult for others to get through as well. Please help out by finding a seat in the stands. We thank you for your cooperation. We also ask that fans please not park in the Dollar General parking lot. Vehicles parked in the Dollar General parking lot are subject to towing. Thanks also to Mazio's for donating pizzas for the press box on game nights. You can also purchase a delicious slice of Mazio's pizza in the concession stands. And all students, once you've entered a BHS athletic activity and leave, you must pay to re-enter. Your activity passes are good only once. If you have an emergency, please see a BHS administrator. We also ask that spectators please keep the south turf near the fountain clear and free of students or spectators. Please be aware that parking on South 9th Street to the east of the stadium is allowed only on the side nearest the field. Please join Burlington High School in thanking Universal Therapy Group for donating the services of Scott Linebaugh and Kyle Peterson, our athletic trainers. Please take the time to thank Universal Therapy Group for their support of Burlington Greyhound Athletics. Burlington High School also thanks Trinity Lutheran Church for allowing our football fans to use their parking lots for home football games. We ask that everyone using the lots on the west side of Central Avenue please respect the Trinity Lutheran Church property. Please clean any debris that might be left in your parking area, and please walk on the paved surfaces to and from the game. Trinity Lutheran Church provides a tremendous service to our fans who want to leave their property as beautiful as it was prior to our use. Please thank the members of Trinity Lutheran Church for their dedicated support of Greyhound Athletics. By order of the Board of Education and the Iowa High School Athletic Association, smoking or the use of smokeless tobacco products is prohibited. The school board has also banned the use of any tobacco products anywhere on school district property. We appreciate your cooperation. Good sportsmanship is a high priority in high school events. The Burlington High School supports Conduct Counts programs initiated by the Iowa High School Athletic Association and the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Negative comments, chants, and acts directed toward athletes, coaches, fans, or officials are unacceptable in this educational environment. BHS also prohibits the use of artificial noisemakers of any kind in activities outside or inside the playing area. This includes air horns, whistles, bells, megaphones, or any other device. Those fans yelling profanities, taunting, or using artificial noisemakers will be ejected from this event. Be a good sport for your school and your community. Cheer for your team and not against the opposing team. And one reminder, no pets are allowed at Iowa High School games by order of the Iowa High School Athletic Association and the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Good evening. Tonight, the Marching Greyhounds will be performing Go Get 'Em Greyhounds, the theme from The Incredibles, and Mamma Mia, directed by Michaeli Wertenberger. The Marching Greyhounds are directed in the field by drum major Jason Stivers. We now ask the gentlemen please remove their caps, and all who are able to do so, please stand in honor of our country for the playing of our national anthem. Your Greyhound Marching Band. We direct your attention to midfield when Fort Madison captains Mikey DePrima, Teague Smith, Jacob McGowan, and Tanner Settles join Greyhound captains Kanye Baker, Jackson Carlson, Ryan Bowman, and Nolan Simpson for the coin toss. The officials for this game are Robert Barta, Ray Carley, Bill Jacobson, Kurt Johnson, and Kyle Larson. The Greyhounds won the toss and elected to receive. Fort Madison will kick off and defend the north goal.
And while we can say, okay, we've dropped from this to that, we're apples to apples, it still doesn't matter. They've been able to perform on the field very well.
Xander Williams gets us underway, and it's taken at the 10-yard line by Kanye Baker between the hashes. 25, 30, 35, breaks it outside, 40. He's along the Fort Madison sideline, 50, into Fort Madison territory before he's run out of bounds. And outstanding field position for the Greyhounds to get this game started at the Fort Madison 45-yard line.
The Bloodhounds, Emmett Cruz saves a opening game touchdown, and so, not Emerson Cruz, Brody Cashman, no, Caleb Bolander, number 27. So he's moved up from the freshman game, this opening game, in order to make this tackle to save the touchdown for the Bloodhounds. So excellent field position as the Greyhounds come on to offense.
I formation set. Nolan Simpson behind Baker. He's the fullback. Williams dots the I. Turn and give to Williams off the left side. 40, 35. He's got a first down. Runs into the umpire, but he gets another 4 after that to the 32-yard line. A gain of 13 on the first scrimmage for the Greyhounds.
He's such a nice kid. He probably said, excuse me. So this is exactly what we wanted to see from the Greyhound offense. Explosion off the ball. Lanes that open up very quickly, and Bryant Williams wasn't touched until he got to the second level.
First down at 10, Greyhounds from the Bloodhound 32. Thanks for joining us on KBUR and Fox Sports Radio. The winner goes to the postseason. The loser has to wait. Williams again, off tackle left side. He's got about 7 to about the 25-yard line before he's brought down by a host of white jerseys.
Yeah, led on that play by Gavin Wiseman. And I'm going to tell you, if you're looking at this on stream or Scott, you're noticing that they're setting 4 guys on the edge because we run so well to the outside in this option in this power game that inside the B and A gaps there's not a middle linebacker. And I'm going to tell you what, if we trap, we could go a long way.
I formation once again on 2nd and 3. Again, Williams, counter. Kind of a created counter as he wanted to go left, planted his left foot, came back right, and he's going to be about a yard short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, McGowan on the stop there for the Bloodhounds. He actually kind of got lucked into the tackle because Brian actually ran into him and created the contact. So this is definitely 2-down territory, and I wouldn't be surprised if you see Kanye twice on a quarterback keeper.
The Nate Stanley special, perhaps. 3rd down and 1 from the 23. Turn and give to Simpson. He's got the first down. Spins out of a tackle. Gets another 4 inside the 20. He'll go from the 23 down to the 17. A gain of 6 and a chain mover as the Greyhounds move into the Matt Rinker State Farm red zone.
And this truly is the best defense against this very explosive Bloodhound offense. And that's just, I would love if we took 6 yards at the crack all the time, Scott. Get into the end zone that way.
Unbalanced line. 4 offensive linemen to the right of center, 2 to the left. I formation again. Here's Simpson again on a quick hitter. First man through. He's got 2 yards to the 14.
Interesting little twist there. You know, Scott, we've talked every week about what little twist can the Greyhound offense do.
A twist? A twist? Really?
We've been tight splits, but now that we've gone to this unbalanced, we widen out our splits on the unbalanced side, which creates some difficulty for the Bloodhound defense.
Not a tryst if you know about it. Tryst implies sneak. Second out at 7 from the 14-yard line. I formation one more time, and this time Bryant Williams started leaning just a little bit too quickly and could not. It reminds me, did you watch the Monday Night Football game the other night? Derrick Henry got caught doing that too. He anticipated the snap count, never came, and he just got too far over his skis.
It happens to the best of them. You know, and if Derrick Henry can do it, why can't Bryant Williams?
Absolutely. That man's a hoss, man.
Well, right now Bryant Williams has shown that he can be a hoss. He's run inside extremely well in this opening series.
Can you imagine being 250 pounds with 21.8-mile-an-hour speed?
Yeah, I mean, I do
that every day.
There.
I do too. By the way, quick shout-out. Kenton Haberichter, he reached out to me earlier tonight. He said, could you give us a shout-out? We're watching it with the Kemps, Kenny and Felicia. So shout-out to those guys. Here's Williams. Wanted to go right, cut it back left, and he's got that 5 back to the 14-yard line. You know, all he wanted to do was to add to his rushing total. Set it 5 back. I'll get you back. I know it'll cost us a down, but I get 5 yards.
It's kind of a game. It's a game he's playing. Give us back. I'll take a little more.
Absolutely.
So that whole just explosive here on the replay. And so, again, just keep pounding out. We're still in 2-down territory. Unfortunately, Brian Velasquez not here tonight, so our field goal game and our PAT game is gone, so we're going to have to put points on the board the old-fashioned way.
3rd down, 7, single setback. Here's a pitch to Williams around the left side. Gets his block on the corner by Simpson. Got the 10, thrown down at the 9. He's going to be a yard short after the gain of 6.
And it's nice to know that you have confidence looking at 4th and 4 going, yeah, okay, we got a few plays that we can run here.
So if it's the red zone inside the 20, we'll make it the really red zone inside the 10. 4th and 1 at the 9. Call it a long 1, maybe 2. We'll make it the 7. So it's 4th down and 2. 4th and 2 for the Greyhounds. Again, single setback is Williams. Pitch to Williams around the left side. He'll get the first down. Couple of tacklers' arms and a stutter step down to the 3. That's a pickup of 6. It'll be 1st down and goal for the Greyhounds.
Great seal by Anthony Morrison and Alex Fawcett. And then Carlo and Nolan do a great job of opening the hole so Brian can get into this 1st and goal situation.
1st and goal, Burlington from the 3 on the opening drive of the night. 7.5 minutes remaining, 1st quarter. Williams, left side, into the end zone. Touchdown, Greyhounds!
That almost seemed too easy, Scott. That Bloodhound defense, I don't really know. Again, you can't simulate this offense during your week of practice. You just can't. It's very difficult to do, and so very methodical, taking half the quarter out of the way. So it is a situation here where we've got to get the ball back again, and I think you're right. Continue to pour on points early, get people down and out quickly.
Both these teams have had a lot of success in the opening 12 or 24 minutes. Burlington's continues. Williams in motion, right to left. Now pitch to Martinez Hale. Is going to throw it into the end zone. Came up short on the throw, intended for Caleb Shizzle. And with 7:21 remaining here in quarter number 1, the Greyhounds strike first. It's Burlington 6, Fort Madison about to get the ball for the first time. You're listening to Greyhound and Bloodhound football on KBUR and Fox Sports Radio. Square toe.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Back here at Bracewell Stadium, and the ensuing kickoff after the 3-yard touchdown run by Bryant Williams goes out of bounds by Xavion Baker. And so Fort Madison will get the ball, 1st down and 10 on their ensuing drive at their own 35-yard line.
Xavier
Actually, they're pointing at the 40, make it the 40.
Xavier with a little screwball action here. We've usually kicked to the left side, and he wanted to come back right a little bit. It might be the new shoes that he got on. You just got to work all those things in. You know, it's nice to be able to sit here week 9, first 7 minutes, then kind of talk lightly because you got the lead. So let's just continue to keep us in that mood. That's on you this time.
I will do my best. Landis Williams, you're going to hear this name a lot. He's the quarterback, averaging 15 of 22 for 193 each and every week. He also has run for 484. He's joined in the backfield by Jacob McGowan, who's also run for 484. So you got a quarterback and a running back who can run the football, essentially 2 tailbacks. Trips to the right side. Here's a give to Johnson off the right side. Tate Johnson's got a nice run up near midfield to the 48. That's a gain of 8 on first down.
Good job by Owen Baker to slide in and stop it before he gets the first down yardage. But this is the amazing thing about this offense. This is not your father and brother's Fort Madison team. These guys are good. And
I was wrong. That was Jacob McGowan. I was looking at the wrong stats. Jacob McGowan with the pickup of 8. So it'll be second down and 2 from the 48-yard line as the Bloodhounds are sniffing midfield. Here's a keeper by Williams. He's just going to reverse field, a counter going up the near hash. He's inside the 30. Finally brought down at about the 25-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. They do give him the 25. That's a gain of 27.
Kanye and Jackson Carlson on the tackle for the Greyhounds. This is this explosiveness. They get you choosing a lane to try to use your speed, and Landis and McGowan are just that good to see where that develops, and they're going to scoot through those little alleys. This is one of those situations where we talked last week. Can you be a 2-gap player to allow Noah and Nolan to be able to make the tackle?
Fort Madison goes no huddle, goes to the line of scrimmage, looks to their sideline. Here's a give to McGowan. This time he's hit by Nolan Simpson behind the line of scrimmage and dropped for no gain at the 25.
Julius Harris's helmet pops off, so he has to come out for a play by Iowa High School Athletic Association rules, and in comes Phil Phillips. But that's exactly what I was talking about, Scott. Got Anthony Morrison playing a 2-gap and allows Nolan to come in and make the stop for no gain.
Trips to the left side for Fort Madison on second down and 10. Xander Wellman split to the wide side. That's the short side of the field. He is all by himself. Now Jacob McGowan will go to the right of Landis Williams. Williams gets the snap, going to swing it out left side. He's got a man, but behind the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. That is number 7 on the catch, and that's going to be Gavin Wiseman on the catch and a loss of 3 to make it 3rd and 13.
And as you're watching the replay, if you're at home watching the stream, watch how he settles and then is able just to use his feet to make Wiseman make the decision, and a great tackle in the open field.
So Fort Madison does have a good kicker in Xander Wellman. He is one of the top kickers in the state of Iowa with regard to distance and number of field goals made. They may already be in range. Williams going to roll on third down. He's going to be sacked. And it's fallen on inbounds, yes or no? Did they fall in? Did the Greyhounds?
Yes.
They did. Greyhounds get the first turnover of the night, and I want to say it might be Phil Phillips because he's the one getting all the pats on the helmet.
Well, watch that pursuit he has. No forward arm motion, and it's JPH, Julian Perez Hall. But really, Phil Phillips gets the pat on the helmets because of the way he turns flat, races down the line of scrimmage, and does not allow Williams to get the throw off.
So a loss of 3 on the play. More importantly for the Greyhounds, a turnover, and they take over 1st and 10 at their own 31, and now a flag thrown on the far sideline by the far side official, and now he's getting an earful by the coaching staff, Derek Doherty leading the way.
And I'm going to say there's some sort of discussion about that was a forward arm motion that would have been an incomplete pass. And so it was either I missed the call. Okay.
Well,
I thought he was waving like it was a sideline warning.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct, Fort Madison, so take it up to the 46. And I would say if you're Fort Madison, you need to beware. You don't want to give Burlington after that first drive 15 extra yards.
You know, if you use 7 minutes in the first drive, you're going to use hopefully the quarter and the next 2 minutes of the second quarter.
So first down and 10 now at the 46 for the Greyhounds on their second drive of the night, leading 6-0. Here's a pitch to Williams after the fake by Simpson. Midfield. Williams around the right side. Flag on the play.
No.
It's going to come back. Ryan Bowman got caught with his hand in the cookie jar doing something.
And if you watch on the replay, he's in his face, and then he stops and puts his hands up, which is the automatic indicator of please flag me because I've done something wrong. If Ryan just would have kept on running, it would just been incidental contact, and they wouldn't have had to throw the flag.
I missed the call as well.
It should be a block in the back.
Block in the back?
Yeah.
How can it be a block in the back, though, if you are engaged from the line of scrimmage?
There's a little bit of a break. The defender turns, and Ryan's trying to catch up, but just before contact, he throws his hands up. And all that really indicates to a side judge is I better throw a flag on somebody.
I probably didn't see it, but since you did that, I'm going to have to flag you. All right. That's the games people play. 5-yard walk-off.
And then you know all that means is that Brian gets to run the ball again.
Right. Well, he had 41 yards and a 50-yard drive in which it started on the 45 of Fort Madison. Here's Kanye with the 1 foot back.
Get around the
quarterback draw up the middle. He's at midfield into Fort Madison territory. Tries to get thrown down like Eddie Jackson throws down people, and he stays on his feet. That's a gain of 14 to the Bloodhound 45.
I love broken centrifuge in the monitor they've given us, and I'm just saying, Kanye, use your speed, turn the far corner of the 200, and outrun these two defenders.
Dude's been watching Eddie Jackson way too long. Tate Johnson decided he was just stronger than Kanye and was going to throw him down from the shoulders, and that didn't work. 2nd down and 1 after the 14-yard pickup. Ball at the Fort Madison 45. Kanye again, this time off the right side. He's at the 40. He's hit at the 38, and he's going to fall forward to the 37. That's a gain of another 8 yards.
Now, Scott, you know, both Burlington and Fort Madison have kids who play both ways. Almost all of the starters flip over on the other side. And in the offense that Fort Madison plays, this kind of offense that they have to defend is brutal because they're getting pounded every single play. So be interesting to see here late in the game.
I formation once again for the grounds. Here's Williams up the left side. He's got the 35, hit it about the 31, falls forward. They'll give him the 31. Another pickup of 6. It'll be 2nd down and mid-range, 4 yards to go.
That was the best tackle on Bryant Williams that I've seen in the 9 weeks. That's Gavin Wiseman from the Bloodhounds, and a nice job of just stepping in there, taking your shoulder and running your feet.
8 carries, 47 yards, and a touchdown early on for Bryant, averaging 5.9 a carry. Kanye, 2 carries for 22. Nolan Simpson, 2 for 9. 2nd down and 4. Again, Williams off the right side. Stutter steps at the line of scrimmage. Cost him a little bit. He only gets 2. Maybe if he just squares up and goes forward, he gets to the sticks. But as it is, he tried to create a little bit more by stutter stepping. Stopped 2 yards short of the 1st down.
Well, I mean, this is Coach Doherty's got it right with his defensive staff. You're going to sell out, and if Bryant is in the box, you are going to send everybody at him. That's why Kanye and Nolan and now Noah Nixon should have a big night.
3rd down and 2 from the 29-yard line for Burlington. Here's a give to Noah Nixon. He's got the 1st down. He's got the 25. That's a gain of 4, actually making the 26, so a gain of 3, but enough to move the chains once again for Burlington.
And I'm going to tell you, Anthony Morrison is playing a tremendous game in this first quarter. I know we've got 3 to go, but he is moving people at will. And so, again, you continue to push against these offensive linemen who really, when they turn over on the offensive side, just kind of turn and then take you where you go. This pounding should pay dividends late in the game.
1st down and 10 at the Bloodhound 26-yard line. Greyhounds lead 6-0. Pitch to Williams coming near side. Gets a block on the corner by Nixon. He's got the 20. He's got the 15. A stiff arm a la Derrick Henry. He's got yardage down to the 15. That's a gain of 11. And another Greyhound 1st down as they enter the Matt Rinker State Farm red zone.
During our years, my years on the sideline, Scott, we would give those as knockdown block stickers because when you knock a guy down, you've put a whoop on him. And so watch this one more time. Just unbelievable shot. Mike DePrina had no idea Noah was coming with that kind of lumber.
1st and 10 at the 15. Sorry, Flair sweep around the right side. He gets the corner. 10, 5. There's a flag on the play. It's in the end zone. Bryant Williams with a touchdown if it stands, but I bet it's coming back. Blocking holding call.
Hard to see from my point of view, Scott. It had to be on the backside, I think. Oh, nope.
That was at the point of attack where Bryant got the corner. So obviously Bryant can't get the corner unless there's some sort of something run afoul from the law.
So I'm going to say that's either Bowman or Alex just came in. So either Jackson or Caden on that side just kind of hanging on so that Bryant could get to the corner. Again, no matter. Just some more yards.
Take the 6 off the board and the 16-yard touchdown run or 15-yard touchdown run. Now it'll be first down and 21 from the 26. The one-step quarterback draw by Kanye. He's got 6, maybe 7, as they throw him down at the 19-yard line. That's a 7-yard pickup, and once again, the Greyhounds re-enter the Matt Rinker State Farm red zone.
Tanner settles on the stop, and he's unblocked, so that makes it an easy tackle, but not before Kanye gets to be able to get some more yards here. So, again, we're not in a real good position because this is a throwing down for most teams, and for us to throw, this would be out of our sequence.
2nd and 14 as we go inside. 1 minute remaining, first quarter. Pitch to Williams. This time left side, wide side of the field. He's got the 15, he's got the 10, and he's rolled down at the 10. That's going to be a pickup of 9 yards, and it'll make it third down and about 4 to go.
Beautiful job by Carlo Martinez-Hale on the hook block to set the edge to make the turn. But again, just great pursuit because everybody in the house knows who's going to run the ball. Gavin Wiseman on the stop for the Bloodhounds.
Could be the final play here of quarter number 1. Third down and 4 from the 10-yard line. Short side of the field is the left. The Grounds will run it this way. Williams wanted to try and get the corner, cut it back upfield, and he got stopped for a 2-yard gain. Again, it'll be 4th and 2 like it was a few minutes ago, and that will do it for the first 12 minutes of week 9. The Greyhounds go 50 yards on their first drive of the night. They cap it off with a 3-yard touchdown run by Bryant Williams. That's how we got to 6-0 after 1. When we come back, it'll be the Greyhounds. 4th down and 2 from the Fort Madison 8 on KBUR and Fox Sports Radio.
This score from Bill Nelson Field. Washington leads West Burlington Notre Dame 20-14 halfway through the second quarter. Well, fans, at this time, please direct your attention to the scoreboard. We now recognize 2 BHS students who have listed in the United States Marine Corps. Seniors Ryan Bowman and Patrick Nassler. Boys, thank you in advance for your service to our country.
For later on in the game.
Single setback, unbalanced formation to the right side. Give to Williams off the right side, trying to get the corner. Will he get it? He does. 5 into the end zone. Touchdown, Greyhounds!
Man, I had been talking off the air that this was either going to be Nolan, Noah, or Kanye in the middle, and I'm going to guess that that's the same thing that they were expecting because they've crashed, and then Bryant had the edge all to himself.
So the second touchdown of the night for Bryant Williams. This one from 8 yards out makes it 12-0. And again, no Brian Velasquez tonight. He wasn't even here for senior night due to sickness. So the Grounds will have to go for 2 throughout. Unbalanced now to the left side, offset I formation. Kanye turns and hands it to Williams. He follows Nolan Simpson into the end zone. The 2-pointer is good. 11:55 remaining before halftime. Burlington now on top, 14-0. Back for the next possession, the second one of the night for Fort Madison. You're listening to Burlington and Fort Madison on KBUR and 1360 and 104.5. Put this all together because they had a dream and no money. And they thought, hey, let's spend whatever money we don't have on something we love so we never work another day in our life, and here we are.
Oh, there you go.
Xavier gets us back underway. Going to be taking it at the 26 and taking it around the far side. Trying to get the far sideline is Kane Williams.
Okay, watch yourself.
There's a flag. There's a flag. That's a 13-yard kickoff return, but we'll see what the flag is.
Sorry, everybody.
Who's watching who?
Number 54 for the Bloodhounds, Austin Ensminger, just absolutely dropped Trey Maxwell. That's not something you take lightly. So Trey got up, got back involved in it, and then there is another back and forth. And then there's something on the far side that I'm hoping that maybe there's a replay there that we can see. And, it's dead ball. So obviously some pushing and shoving
So
after the
second
game.
man got caught is what you're saying,
Yeah.
is always the case.
But a great job by, I think it was Phil Phillips to pull Trey back, because you can't afford to not play next week if you win. You can't afford to say, okay, I can't play because I lost my cool.
So the penalty takes it all the way to the Greyhound 46. And if you're trailing 14-0, trying to find some offensive momentum, nothing like a short field to start your second drive of the night. Williams gets the snap. He's just going to follow his tailback into the hole, and Williams gets blown up by Simpson after a gain of 1 to the 45.
And that's a great hit. But I'm telling you, from the professional ranks down, watch this, Scott, this could get you flagged. You cannot be flexing over the guy you just dropped.
Dude, do the Matt Berdar. Show the X.
Well, X is something different, but flexing on somebody is definite.
I know.
And I get it, man. That was a great tackle on a great back and a great stall. But again, we do not need to give anybody any extra.
Here's a throw left side, complete, and coming up the near sideline for Fort Madison is Tate Johnson, still on his feet. Finally dropped at the 31-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 14 yards.
These wide receivers for Fort Madison do a tremendous job of blocking in the open field, and that just allows your ball carrier to get out, and this is Tate Johnson, who's able to make some side cuts and get down the field.
And I didn't give enough credit to how good that catch was.
Yeah, full extension.
Williams had kind of thrown it high, and having to leave his feet was Johnson. Here's Williams going to sweep it right side, hit behind the line of scrimmage, but able to get out of one arm tackle and get inside the 30, down to the 29 for a gain of 2.
Noah Nixon coming in and just laying some lumber.
I think it was Caleb Zog who
would have
had him for a drop. Would have had him for a loss back at the 34.
Yep.
But
no, that's Trent Huffman.
Was it Huffman?
Yeah, Trent Huffman on the stop.
Sorry, Caleb.
Trent, we apologize for not getting that to you sooner.
Yeah, apologizing to him for missing an arm tackle? Dude, don't apologize.
No, he made the stop. Trent.
But he could
Not
Caleb. Okay, yeah, sorry, Caleb. Sorry you whiffed. Second down and 8, and here's a pass almost picked off and taken the other way by Carlo Martinez-Hale. It was just a quick look from Landis Williams, thrown left side to Kane Williams, and jumping the route in every sense of the word was Carlo Martinez-Hale, and it fell incomplete, but that would have been 6 the other way if CMH comes up with it.
Yeah, nobody's catching him. Again, Coach Webb has done a great job of setting these kids up for success. Great job of knowing down and distance, and that all comes through extensive film watching and knowing the statistics. So Again, this is where you want Fort Madison to be. You want them to be a little bit behind the chains.
3rd down and 8 at the Greyhound 29. Williams gets the snap, looking left. Now he's going to roll right. Has a man cutting across the field on an underneath route. He's got a 1st down, run out of bounds at the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 13 for Kane Williams.
And I'm telling you, Landis and his backs are doing it all, because right now, up front, what they are reducing the Bloodhounds to is just making a cut block or a scramble block so that Williams has a chance or McGowan has a chance to get outside the box.
For Madison in the Matt Rinker State Farm red zone, and 3 Greyhounds just jumped off sides. Evidently, voice inflection by Landis Williams has gotten a 5-yard walk-off in favor of the Bloodhounds. It'll be 1st and 5 now at the Greyhound 11. Greyhounds lead 14-0, 9:50 remaining here in quarter number 2.
Time to bow your necks. If I know Coach Krekel, he's always practiced in the beginning of the defensive section, in the red zone to say you put yourself there, find a way out.
1st and 5 from the 9. Super red zone, if you will. Here's Williams just following his tail back into the hole, left side of the line. He's got 4 down to the 7. It'll be 2nd and 1.
And this is a good job by both offense and the defensive line. Great job by Trent Huffman coming off the down block to get in there. And there's just a lot of extra activity at the end of the play. And we don't want this to get taken out of control and put into the hands of the officials.
2nd and 1 from the 7. Williams from the shotgun turns and gives it to McGowan. He's being strung out, going to be run out of bounds ultimately, but almost got dropped behind the line of scrimmage by Simpson, but ran out of Simpson's arm tackle. And if I know Nolan, that's going to make him angry.
Yeah.
A pickup of 3 that allows it to become 1st and goal.
You know, Trent Huffman's been quiet the last 2 games, but he's really making some noise tonight. Great pursuit down the line. Knock out of bounds. Now, I know we are in the deepest part of the red zone, but with this spread offense, it makes it tough for you to throw all those crossing routes and deep routes because there's no room to.
1st and goal from the 4. Williams sticks it in the belly of his tailback. Being dropped after a gain of 1 is Teague Smith. Got to give a shout out to Teague Smith. Teague, the son of Ryan and Jill Smith, 2 great friends of mine. Had a big game last year down here, and with all due respect to Ryan and Jill, I wish he not have that big a game tonight.
Oh, and nobody get hurt, but we don't want you to go any farther than you just did there, young man. So
3 feet.
Kobe Wildman on a nice job on the tackle. Good to see him back at full speed. And that really shores up our defensive backfield. It allows Alex Fawcett to play a little bit at the linebacker end and then really focus on the offensive skills.
Actually, no gain on the play as they place the football again at the 4. 2nd and goal. Here's Williams trying to go off the right side. He's hit, dropped for a loss, back to the 5, and now a flag.
I saw the swing. Watch this at the end. Do you not see Williams take the swing? Right? Do you not see the swing? Watch one more time.
He pushed the defender.
Right on Owen.
Push Baker off, and they're going to call Baker. Don't get me started about officials, please.
I'm not trying to get you started. I'm just telling you what I saw.
I don't.
But they're going to put it on Owen.
Take it to the 2.5-yard line. That's a ridiculously bad call. With all due respect, they're
targeting.
Targeting.
On number 2?
No, 2nd down.
Oh.
All right, so targeting. I retract my statement.
So targeting should be a disqualification.
Well, is it?
It's and you know what?
All right. 2nd and goal. Now 2nd and goal. He put up 2.
You repeat the down.
He put up 2 fingers to say, and now he's saying my time. The play got started, and I wonder if he didn't hear Bob Engberg, the PA announcer, say 3rd down, and the stick on the far side says 3.
And you know what's interesting, Scott, is we do have an officiating review crew here. So, oh, man. Nothing slows down a game better than not sure you know what your mechanics are.
So, a targeting call. And now
which really should be a personal foul.
The side judge says it's 2nd down. So it's 2nd down. That's the correct down, assuming you replay the down. 2nd down, They start the clock at, I don't know, I can't see the clock. There it is, 8 minutes. So it'll be second down and goal from the 2.5.
It's running, and they have not started the play yet, even though the official called the timeout, unless he already won the clock.
Play clock at 10. Game clock at 7:48 and running.
Flawless.
Trips to the left side for Fort Madison. They give it to McGowan, trying to get around the corner left side.
Tripped
Gets a
on
block
each other.
and falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Fort Madison. Jacob McGowan with a 3-yard run, and it's 14-6.
Julius Harris had his hands on McGowan in the backfield. You can see this on the replay. And then Simpson and I believe Martinez Hale get tripped up on each other, which puts an unfair advantage of McGowan against Jakari Henderson, and Jakari did all that he could do, and all McGowan did was fall forward in for 6 points.
So in to try the extra point is Xander Willman. Willman, an outstanding kicker for Fort Madison, giving them an advantage in that respect tonight. Snap is good, spot is good, kick is good as well. 7:35, and now they are going to blow it dead. And I don't understand why the official for a right-footed boot is behind the kicker. Isn't the mechanic normally in front of the kicker?
You should be to the kicker's foot side.
Now the official puts...
It's an untimed down, so they're going to replay the untimed down. So why
It's an
did they
extra
stop
point.
it? Why did they stop it anyway? The clock wasn't moving anyway. So that's not even the signal for an inverse whistle.
Snap is high, pulled down, kick is up, and good. So with 7:35, as I was saying, remaining in the first half. Fort Madison's cut the lead in half. It's now Burlington 14, Fort Madison 7 on KBUR and 104.5 and 1360 Fox Sports Radio.
This score from Bill Nelson Field at halftime. Washington leads West Burlington Notre Dame 20-14.
Brown says they don't replay penalties. Wellman gets us back underway, averages the 4, taken by Williams at the 2. Back underway, Wellman kicks it off to Bryant Williams, who takes it at the 2, gets out of a horde of tacklers at the 28, retreats a little bit, and now they're going to give him forward progress to the 28. That's a 26-yard return. And Bryant Williams did everything he could do. He tried to get some more yardage once he got out of the scrum, but he just could not.
Tate settles, got his hand in the back of the shoulder pad area here, and started spinning him around, which precludes itself to a horse collar tackle. But because he fell backwards, I don't think that, but watch that. Right there, a hand's right on the back of the.
I don't know if he got his fingers inside. Who knows, you know.
The fact that Bryant was still running, I think, is part of the reason why I didn't call that.
First down and 10 at the 28-yard line. Give to Noah Nixon off the left side. Nixon's got the 30, and he's fallen down and brought down at the 32, but a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Nice run on first down by big Noah Nixon, number 32.
Yeah. Good job by the Greyhound offensive line up front. Got the linemen for the Bloodhounds doing all sorts of spinning, and we just trapped them.
Super red zone, super red zone, super red zone. Rob Dengler knows why I did that.
Okay. I'm glad we can have these inside conversations during the broadcast. I think that's good.
He and his wife are doing a little something every time I say super red zone, so he'll enjoy the night. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
Second down at 6 at the 32. Kanye gives it to Bryant. Bryant off the left side. Across the 35, dives forward to the 38, near the sticks, depending on the spot. It'll be a gain of 6, but we'll see if they give him enough yardage for the first down. They do. move them sticks. It's 1st and 10 at the 38 with 6.5 remaining before halftime.
Ensminger and Lozano on the stop there for the Bloodhounds. And again, this is, I said off the air, Scott, let's just take the next 7:35 and put points on the board.
Well, we've taken off 1:12 of that, so I'd take another 6.5 minutes.
I'll go 6 yards at a pop here for this offense.
Approaching the halfway mark of quarter number 2. Kanye under center, pitches it to Williams, wants to go to the wide side of the field. That's the left side. Gets a block on the corner, 45, 40, 45, 50. Dives forward into Fort Madison territory, a gain of 13. So the Greyhounds into Fort Madison territory yet again, leading by a 7-point spread, 14-7.
Gavin Wiseman seems to have the only clue on how to tackle Bryant Williams this year. Another textbook tackle from behind. And again, if he doesn't make it, he's off to the house for 6 points.
There's something to be said about those Superman tackles where you just grab a guy at his waist and let him bring your body forward, then you helicopter. Turn and hand off to Williams again off the right side this time. 45. Spins down at the 40. Would have been the 41, but his rear end fell on the helmet of his tackler. Take that, young man. I'm getting another yard to the 40, a gain of 9.
Yeah, that's Xander Wellman on the tackle for
107 yards already for Bryant Williams. He is 16 yards short now
so a little pedestrian
from setting
work
the
for him.
single-season rushing record.
It's a little pedestrian for him.
16 yards, peeps, assuming I'm correct. 16 yards from 123. Could he do it here?
Yep.
107 yards for Bryant Williams, 2nd down and 1 from the 40. I formation set. Nolan Simpson, your fullback, as Williams dots the I. Kanye barks out the signals. Fumble ball on the ground. Still on the ground. Who's got it?
Nobody blows a whistle.
Fort Madison's got it. Falling on the football at the Bloodhound 46. That's going to be running back, but on defense, Jacob McGowan.
Well, this is an emotional play that you cannot let get a hold of you. And this is where Coach Kreckel's philosophy of going, okay, that was a bad play. Let's move forward.
I don't think
again,
Kanye was ever ready for the snap.
Yeah, but it looked like it was an offsides by the defense. And I think that's what kind of froze everybody except the offensive line.
So on the turnover, each team now with 1. 1st down and 10 Bloodhounds from their own 46-yard line. 4:54 remaining in the half. And keep in mind, Fort Madison will get the ball to start half number 2. Here's the little swing pass to the tailback, who is from the wingback position. That's Kane Williams, who had gone in motion, got the little swing pass, ended up gaining nothing. Actually lost a yard on what will technically be called a running play.
Great job by Bake to slow things down. Phil Phillips, Trent Huffman, and then Nolan Simpson with the finishing touch. So here's, we have game planned them well, and if we just continue to tackle and keep everything in front of us, we should get the ball back here before half.
Loss of 2 on the play as Fort Madison goes trips to the left side, 2 to the right. That's the short side of the field. Landis Williams setting up the formation, sends a man in motion right to left. He's going to keep it just right up the gut. Kind of parts like the Red Sea, but not for long. He's got a gain of 4 up to the 48-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and long, about 8 to go.
In the position you want them to be in. This is a passing down for them normally, and they'll send a drag route and sit and try to clear things out for either Williams or McGowan. Teague Smith now in for the Bloodhounds as their tailback.
3rd down and 8. Clock at 3.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Greyhounds 14, Fort Madison 7. Williams going to roll left. Pressure from the backside. Lofts it out. He's got a man at the 40, inside the 40, and diving down to the 36-yard line is Williams with a nice pickup. And he's got yardage into Burlington territory. We're going to call it the 36.
Yeah,
so
just you can't win for losing there. Trent's got to play in the zone and try to contain Williams as well as cover McGowan, and that's just kind of an unenviable task by anybody.
How many yards was that on the play? I'd say 15. I'll correct that one later. Trying to keep track of stats. Here's a give to Teague Smith off the right side, and Smith with the yardage inside the 35 to the 32. That is a gain of 4.
Huffman on the stop along with Martinez-Hale. Some tough yards for Teague. You can't go to sleep on any of these receivers or backs. And, of course, with Williams' talent, he becomes the 5th guy in the arsenal.
So 2nd down and 6. Now at the Greyhound 32-yard line, 2:30 and counting. Williams going to throw it. Back to pass, looking left. Now flushed out, going to roll right. He's got a wide open field in front of him. Throws it, has a man just short of the 15-yard line. Taking it down to the 15 for a gain of 17, make it 16. And I believe that was complete to Tate Johnson, a 16-yard pickup.
Yeah, and a really excellent covered by Kobe Wildman. You just can't, I mean, it's right on the right spot. Nice job, nice pitch and catch. Great job by Williams and not getting too flustered when the pass lanes get broken down.
So Fort Madison has entered the Matt Rinker State Farm red zone once again. 1st down and 10 at the Greyhound 16-yard line, trying to capitalize on a Greyhound turnover. Here's Williams off the right side. He's got 1 to the 15 before he's brought down by about 4 purple shirts.
Julius Harris, one of the first defenders there, along with the rest of the guys up front. And good stop, good position. They cannot handle Julius Harris. Their guard and center cannot handle Julius. Now, we haven't seen Xavion. We've seen Phil Phillips come in. But, again, that rotation is so crucial. Deshaun Kennard coming in for Caleb Zog. So
2nd and 9 from the 15. Williams going to roll left, going to throw left through that of Kane Williams. He should have had that catch. He'll say that tomorrow when he watches film. That ball hit him right in the hands. He was going to be dropped pretty quickly, I think, but I think he was thinking about the move he was going to make before hauling it in. So it'll be 3rd and 9.
Big 3rd and 9 here. Settling for 3 would be a win for this Greyhound defense.
CMH was ready to make the tackle. He's a pretty sure tackle. I'm going to say he'd have been stopped after a gain of maybe 1.
Yeah, and you know what? You're always, no matter how concentrated on your ball, you're always thinking about where that hit's going to come from.
Williams going to roll left again, throws left, overshot his intended receiver. That was Tate Johnson as well. Overshot him by about 2 feet.
Good
Johnson got his hands on him but couldn't bring it down, incomplete.
Great coverage by Jakari, and we got guys right there. Jackson coming over the top, so.
Well, interesting call right here. Fort Madison going to go for it on 4th down and 9. From here, it would be a 32, 33-yard. Now they're going to bring out the tee. So they're going to set the tee down at the 32-yard line. Xander Wellman will try and 32-yard field goal from the right hash.
Tough angle.
1:39 remaining here in the first half. Would cut it to a 4-point game. Snap is good, spot is good, kick is up, and that's good as well. 1:39 remaining. 33-yard field goal for Xander Wellman makes it 14-10 back in 1 minute on KBUR and 104.5, 1360 Fox Sports Radio.
Hold.
Well, they kick it deep. It's going to be taken by Kanye Baker at the 7. Across the 10, 15, 20. Bringing it near side, trying to find some running room. 25, still on his feet. Going to be strung out and brought down at the 25. That's an 18-yard return. So with 91 seconds left in the first half, the Greyhounds have to go 75 yards for 6.
Nothing tricky. You've got the lead. Things are really going well. Most of the mistakes have been, or most of the things that have gone Fort Madison way have been mistakes. So it's just a matter of continuing to do what you do.
Kanye under center. An offset formation, heavy to the left side. Williams 8 yards deep. Pitch to Williams, trying to get the left side. He's going to cut it upfield at the hash mark. Now he's going to reverse, come back near side. He's got running room. There's a block in the back if they call it. 30, 35, no flag, 40. Still on his feet, 45, 50, and run out of bounds at the Bloodhound 49-yard line where they'll stop the clock. What a run, a 26-yard run, and that will set a new single-season record for Bryant Williams in Burlington Greyhound history.
Flag on the play.
Oh,
along the far side at the 25. The initial indication is holding. And I think the sportsmanship award is going to go out the window. And I would join them.
There are times where I think football should employ soccer rules in that if it's far away from a play,
if it has no impact,
have to call. Although I will say this, he did come left side first before coming right. So they wind the clock. The clock will continue to run now at 1 minute even as they snap the ball. They're going to pitch to Williams again left side. This time he will get the corner left side. Straight arm at the 15 and brought down at the 20. And that's going to be a gain of 6 for Bryant. So no record yet. Still needs 10 yards, and now a timeout on the field called by the Greyhounds. Well, Burlington got the first 14 here tonight. Fort Madison has scored the last 10 and will get the ball to start the second half. Williams with 17 carries, 113 yards and 2 touchdowns. 160 yards on the ground in total offense for the Greyhounds so far. For Fort Madison, they have 54 yards on the ground, led by Landis Williams with 7 carries, 38 yards, and a touchdown. Passing.
Just to update as you're trying to work here, some end of the second quarter over at Bill Nelson Field. It is Washington 20, West Burlington Notre Dame 14. So a battle going on there as Joe Bowman and his staff trying to get their first win of the season.
Landis Williams through the air 6 for 9, give or take 52 yards. That yardage total is off because there was one play where I couldn't remember where the line of scrimmage was. But I'm not talented enough to know everything.
One more score here as the Greyhounds come back onto the field. In Minneapolis at the end of the second quarter, Pella Christian 27 and the Bulldogs 14.
So second down and 15 at the Greyhound 20. Hounds with 2 timeouts remaining, 48 seconds left. First half leading 14-10. Kanye, 1 step back, 100 steps forward. He's got 10 out to the 30. Give him 11 as they give him the 31. If they go by the far side official, it'll be 3rd down and 4.
No one wants to know if they want to call a timeout here.
Well, I think you got to if you got 3rd down and 4 and you called one on 2nd down and 15.
Well, I just wondered why we didn't get that in quicker. That was my question when saw Nolan popping up and asking the.
Well, here's where I wonder if you don't take that shot. You know, it's an obvious passing down, but the Grounds haven't thrown tonight, so maybe it's time to try the action fake right up the gut to Williams and try and break Fawcett in the hash.
Well, the power waggle, where you throw Bryant into the off tackle hole towards the side you're going to, and then all that needs to happen is that Alex will step down and pretend he's getting to the linebacker, push off of him, and get vertical. So, yeah, you got 30 seconds left. Get it. Or maybe, there's so many different ways. You can go first down, get your first down. It's just a matter of how their confidence level right now. But you have your receiver, Alex Fawcett, here on the right side, and the overload power I formation to the right.
3rd and 4 at the 31. Pitch to Williams. He's trying to sweep it right side. Gets a block, cuts it upfield at the hash marks, and he's a yard short. He gets to the 34. It'll be 4th and 1.
Good job of Carlo just kind of maintaining leverage on Adam Tanner settles.
Clock continues to run, so that will evidently be the final play of the first half as Jim Crackle is willing to go into the locker room with a 14-10 lead after the opening 24 minutes. A well-played first half for the most part, except for a turnover both ways. The turnover that just happened for Burlington has seemingly turned the momentum in Fort Madison's favor as the teams head to the locker room. We're going to step away for 5 minutes and try and find some scores from around the area and around the state to see what scores might impact the loser of this game. Like we've said, the winner is in. The loser may have to sweat out a potential playoff berth. Either way, we'll be back in 5 minutes right here on KBUR and 104.5 and 1360 Fox Sports Radio.
Six-time Grammy-winning band Earth, Wind & Fire. Selections include Rock Band, September, Fantasy, and In the Stone. The band is directed to the field by drum major Catherine Taylor. And fans, for your information, the lights in the stadium are likely to go out at the end of this band performance at halftime. Catherine, is the band ready? Band, take the field. your Greyhound Pet Band. Fans, when the band leaves the field, the lights are likely to go out. What is that on the screen? What's that? Yeah, in the south end zone by the fountain. It looks like Bigfoot celebrating Halloween at Bracewell Stadium. Welcome, Bigfoot. Happy Halloween from Bracewell Stadium. Here are the first half statistics for Fort Madison: 15 rushes for 53 yards, 8 pass attempts, 5 completions, 4 interceptions for 55 yards. Total first half Fort Madison offense, 108 yards. Your Greyhounds, 27 rushes for 167 yards, no pass attempts, 167 yards, total yardage for Greyhounds first half. Here's a third quarter score from Bill Nelson Field. Washington leads West Point Notre Dame 20-14.
Athletes in the state, period.
Henry Wiseman and Caleb Bolander back deep for, now the officials are going to, they're going to switch. I thought they were going to bring them together and give them a stern talking to, but instead they've decided that the two teams lined up going in the opposite directions from what they had initially signed up for. I don't know how you miss that as the teams come out, but
it's near Halloween for everybody. Yeah. It is, and it really does throw, your momentum or your mindset off. And so you got to, and Coach Greg talked about this extensively, you got to find a way to pull your mind off and get back into the game.
Xavier approach, and it's going to be a true onside kick taken just across midfield in Bloodhound territory, and that is Jackson Morris, who is one of the up-backs, and he just caught it between the numbers, took a knee, and that's where Fort Madison will start this drive to start the second half at their own 47.
Handled nicely, and it wasn't the worst onside kick, just unfortunately right at somebody. You want to try to find a gap where there's some indecision, but and you don't want to give a team like Fort Madison this kind of field position, but when you're short your best kicker, you do what you got to do, and now your defense has got to step into the fray and get a couple stops here.
So Fort Madison will have it first down at 10 at its own 47-yard line. Single setback is Jacob McGowan. Of course, the quarterback is Landis Williams. Williams gets a high snap, pulls it down, follows McGowan into the hole. He's got about 2 before he's driven backward. They give him midfield, so called a 3-yard gain. At midfield, it'll be second down and 7.
Huffman and Simpson on the stop for the Greyhounds. Nice job. And then along came, Huffman, man. Nice job. He's playing.
Isn't it along came Guffman?
Well,
I think.
I thought it was Caleb Akey. Again, as the season grows older, it's just like, man, Caleb Akey. Now I'm Caleb Zog, man.
He's the head basketball coach.
He played for me back
Graduated
in the day.
in like 1993, 94, somewhere.
Senile at the late stages of the year.
Second down and 7 at midfield. Williams gets another high snap. Going to be pressured. Rolls right, rolls right. Still running toward the sidelines. Tried to hit a receiver on the far side. Not sure who it was.
That's going to be 13,
That's
Tate
13,
Johnson.
Tate Johnson.
Kanye,
what he said.
Kanye, nice job of coming in and making sure there wasn't a chance for a catch here. Watch that little shoulder in there.
You watch the monitor, don't you?
I have to see the replay, yeah.
No, do you watch it real time or do you watch the play?
I watch the play and then I come back.
So how could you see 13 over there and I couldn't?
got lucky.
You are absolutely, your eyesight is impeccable.
Fact. Well, you saw me
It's impenetrable.
You saw
It's
me
impregnable.
on Thursday on the golf course.
It's impeccable. Oh, that's a jump.
I'm going to say that he went early.
I didn't even see any sort of move by Williams to indicate that they were ready for the play, but Tate
wanted to make the jump.
Tate Johnson just said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and go. It was kind of like,
that
Leroy Jenkins.
That Henderson guy's really fast, so I got to get back.
Look up Leroy Jenkins if you don't know why I just said that. Leroy. All right, let's do this. I'm going in.
Watch the swing here. You're laughing yourself.
Third
Watch
down
our
and
swing
12.
here.
Man in motion is Caden Williams, left to right. Landis Williams going to throw deep down the left side. There's good coverage. And Tate Johnson couldn't come down with it. Coverage on the play. Is that Jackson?
Yep.
That's Jackson Carlson knocking it away. Incomplete will bring up 4th and 12. Let me finish talking. Now talk. Go. Punt. Coming.
Nice job,
Up.
Jackson Carlson. I was just trying to say, I was a little nervous that Jackson Carlson might have gotten his hand in the face mask. But here we go. This is exactly the way we talked about it during the halftime. Get a 3 and out. First couple minutes of the quarter. Wanted to play clock up.
It's like, boop, 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 look at me.
You and the white hat are very similar
We're
tonight.
not friends tonight. 11:03. Turnover on downs. Punting it away is Xander Wellman. Nice punt. Nice punt. Got it to turnover. Hits at the 19. Going to take a Fort Madison roll inside the 10 down to the 8. And that's where the Grands will start their first drive of the second half, leading by 4. So now, if you want to retake control, you eat about 7 minutes off the clock and you put points on the board.
Fact.
Without question.
Yeah, and again, I would have loved to have Bryant catch this ball at the 20, even to fair catch it. But the way our offense runs, I'm okay with letting them run it and go 97 yards.
Williams needs 7 yards to set a new single-season record. 7 yards away from that piece of history. Here's a give on first down to Nolan Simpson. First man through, just left of center. He gets up to the 13-yard line for a gain of 5. A nice gain on first down for right up the gut.
And took some pride in never going down. An unknown player for the Bloodhounds, number 52. I always get in trouble when we get these rosters and we see these numbers and we're like, yeah, they don't have a name anywhere near them. Teague Smith on the assist there.
Well, we could say it was Aiden Boyer who was 5 and Teague Smith and just called him Aiden Boyer Teague Smith with the tackle.
Sure, let's do that, Scott.
I dare you the next time. Just run 2 names together. 2nd and 5 from the 13. Turn. Gives it to Williams, does Kanye Baker. And Bryant Williams thrown down at the 19. That's going to be a gain of 6. That leaves him 1 yard short of a new single-season record.
Smith.
I think he's going to get it.
Smith on the tackle there, but a great power again. Carlson down, Nolan on the kick out, giving a nice lane for Bryant to get in. And if Teague doesn't make the tackle, I think he's off to the races.
So first down at 10 on that chain mover for Bryant Williams, who needs 1 yard to set a new single-season record. Snap to Baker, 1 step back, many steps forward across the 25 to the 30, and he's brought down at the 32, and that's just a quick hitter where Kanye Baker gets the snap, takes 1 step backward, and then hits the hole and goes.
It's quarterback trap. They've got Nolan and Bryant going the other way. Backside guard pulls and kicks, and you can see it right here. Here comes the kick, and then comes Kanye with a great jump cut. And again, Wiseman's not there. Another chance to get to the house.
So Bryant Williams now your wing back to the right side. They send him to motion right to left. Here's a fake, and Gabe Robinson fumbled the football, and they're going to call an illegal procedure on Burlington and push it back 5 yards.
And that is a very good thing because that ball was out early.
I'm not going to say anything because I have trouble picking up my socks. Sorry. John, we're in trouble with that one. I'm just going to say. So 5-yard walk-off takes it back to the 27.
I'm sorry, everybody, but there was pictures of me in the morning.
First down at 15 from the 27. Baker going to throw. He's going to swing it out right side. He's got Williams, who picked it up off his shoelaces, and he gets around the corner. He's suplexed down at the 35. A nice form tackle if you're into the WWE.
And that is Teague Smith. He does a nice job of rolling out to the flat.
He is a wrestler, and that is a gain on the play of 6.
And again, Wiseman, I'm telling you, and see, again, officials need to be watching towards the end of the play here, because Tate Johnson, watch this, Scout. Tate Johnson gets mad, and he wants to do a little extra, and that was a great block by Nolan.
First down, well, I'm sorry, second down and 12. What was I thinking? Here's a give to Williams off the right side. He's got the rushing record for a single season up across the 41. And now
you got to be careful.
Oh, jeez. That's a 7-yard pickup.
And that's going to be a personal foul.
Post possession.
And that's going to be thrown by the white hat. And I'm going to agree with the fans on this one. You know, Scott, I'm usually pretty objective when it comes and say the officials do their job. But the whistle was not blown. And he's continuing to be in the play.
Personal foul indication against the Greyhounds.
So give Bryant the 7-yard gain. He has set the new single-season rushing record, but after the play, a 15-yard walk-off back to the 26.
And this was not a dead ball foul. So here's what's got to happen. Nolan's got to be told, or Nolan's got to learn right now, this is the way this game's being called. So I can't do that. I gotta take myself a little bit away from that play. But I'm still at 2nd and 16, or 2nd and 17. Still very confident we get
down
to the
counts. Third down and 16. Grounds have to get beyond the 42. Here's a give to Williams. Off tackle right side, 30, 35, 40. Set it in style, Bryant Williams. That's a new career rushing record for Bryant Williams. New career on that 25-yard run. Congratulations. Setting it in style, big fella.
And a great job up front. Good lead by everybody and a great acceleration into the A gap.
Sorry, I just clipped every radio in the world, but they actually gave him more. They spotted all the way at the 46. That's a 28-yard run. First down at 10, Greyhounds. Let's turn it into points. Give to Simpson off the right side. He's inside the 45 to the 43, a gain of 3. Now to back off, play patty cake or something, just go back to the huddle.
Now we need to watch the other side as well, because you watch Tate Johnson at the end of this play. Watch what he does with his forearms. Watch this at the end. A little bit of an extra drive down there to settle everything down.
And now timeout on the field called by the officials with 7 minutes even remaining in the third quarter. I'm getting all distracted by.
And Kyle Peterson had to come out, had to double check about Anthony Morrison, that there may be some blood or there may be something. Just checking on him. Again, you know, this is the good thing, and I really appreciate Jordan Webb and all the assistant guys. They know how to handle their guys.
What the heck, man? It's getting to the point where it is horrendously bad. They were prepared to spot it at the original line of scrimmage after Simpson just ran for 3 yards. I mean, get your stuff together. Rise up to the game. 2nd and 7, turning a handoff to Williams off the right side. He's got 4 to the 39, and I, too, try to not be critical because I've been an official, I've been an umpire, and my father-in-law was a white hat who went to the Dome 16 times. He would be embarrassed if he was still in Burlington right now.
That's a good thing he's in Florida.
Well, I mean, it's a big game. It's high emotions. If you want to take control, take control. So 3rd down and 3 from the 39. Now I'm fired up. Here's a give to Nixon off the left side. That's a face mask. No call. Gain of 2 to the 37. His head just jerked for no reason.
See it right here on the replay.
It's a tick. Yeah, it's a tick. So 4th down and 1, and the Greyhounds assuredly will go for it. And I apologize to my Fort Madison listeners out there who are being simulcast tonight. I should have apologized in advance.
It's not your players doing anything wrong.
But
it's the heat of the moment, and it does look a little one-sided.
And if there's a penalty, it needs to be called. 4th and 1 at the 37. I formation. Give to Williams off the left side. He's got the first down. He's inside the 35. That's a gain of 3 to the 34.
And Scott, again, what we said coming out of the half, the Greyhounds need to eat up a big chunk of this quarter, and they've eaten up almost 6 minutes here.
In case you're just joining us, it's 14-10. 5:10 remaining in the third quarter. Bryant Williams now is your Burlington High School single-season rushing record holder and career rushing record holder. Kanye with the quarterback trap, as John liked to say. I say a draw. He says trap. Either way, it's 4. See,
I know you're emotional.
This is why
we're emotional, but you don't have to be coming at me.
This is why we're so
very
good.
aggressive.
This is why we're so good together. I talk to the dumb guys like me who don't know X's and O's. You talk to the football coaches, the smart guys who understand. Oh, that's a trap. Thank you, John. I appreciate it for that explanation.
I'm just glad you got yourself back into control and motion. I thought we were going to have a timeout and kind of count to 10.
Kanye going to throw on 2nd and 5. Looking right, throws right, and he got picked off. Coming back the other way, and it might go to the house, is Xander Wellman.
Nope.
Wellman going to be run down and redirected at least, and brought down at the 24-yard line, and that is a back-breaking play, at least for the time being.
And the thing is, Kanye had his eyes, if you see the replay here, he's got his eyes on Ryan the entire way. And he just a soft throw. And
that's a tough throw for a college kid or an NFL kid with these wide, or a college kid, I should say, with the wide hash marks. That was probably a 40-yard throw.
Yeah, that's a tough throw. And you know what? Got to have a short memory. Well, as a player here, Kanye's got to let that go, and that's going to be very tough, especially as the crowd's, talking about how well we run the ball, and we have, but they're also the same crowd that's talking about we need to find a way to become more diversified. Can't have your cake and eat it too. 1st and 10 at the Greyhound 23. Here's a give to McGowan. Off the left side, he's got 2 to the 21. Good job, Trey Maxwell, coming into the ball game, giving Nolan Simpson a break, coming in and stepping in. Getting that tackle. Good job by Owen Baker as well. Caleb Zog on the assist as well. 3:50 and counting once this play is snapped. 3 wide receivers to the right side. Single setback is McGowan with Landis Williams in the backfield. All by himself, split wide to the left side is Tate Johnson. That's the short side of the field. He's covered up on that side by Jakari Henderson. Williams gets a snap. He's going to follow McGowan into the hole, and he's going to be hit and brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Another gain of 2. Yeah. And Fort Madison back in the Matt Rinker State Farm red zone. Got their own counter going here, just a power counter lead with McGowan and then Williams. I say straight up the middle. You say power counter lead. I didn't say it like that at all, so. I'm going to look for the annexation of Puerto Rico, okay? Or the fake 23 blasts with the John Brown reverse. Let's get those in. Williams on 3rd and 6, going to roll right, pressured from behind. He's got a man at the 20, stutter step, and I think it'll be about a yard short, maybe a length of a football short now. A great hit by Nolan Simpson. But those are one of those things when you're trying to go knockout shot, you got to wrap them up and run through them, because that's a great pop, but it allows his feet to continue to go. Short of the first down by a yard. So 4th down and 1 at the 14-yard line. And it would appear Fort Madison's going to roll the dice and try and go for it and try and put 6 up ultimately instead of settling for 3. They've gotten away with a double hard count here early on in the game, so we've got to watch ourselves. It looks set to be power to the right. 4th and 1 at the 14. McGowan goes from right to left next to Williams. Williams has the first down. Just kind of barrels his way down to the 12, and a late Greyhound jumping on the pile somehow did not draw a penalty marker. Well, you're just never sure. The whistle doesn't seem very definitive or loud, where you talked about, got emotional here a few minutes ago. When you're trying to take over the game, that whistle's got to come in loud, and you've got to come in as an umpire or a side judge and get the play stopped. So 1st down and 10 from the 12 for Fort Madison, trailing 14-10. Final minute 45 of the third quarter. Williams gets a snap. He's going to roll left, throws left. He's got a man in Johnson.
John, now they're going to say it hopped.
Yeah, it bounced.
Like a short stop. He made the play and kind of sold it for a minute. And
he's trying to think this is a lateral, and it's not. He's definitely in front.
I was wrong. That was Kane Williams, not Tate Johnson. My apologies.
He never had control of the ball to make a football move to begin with.
So incompletion will bring up 2nd down and 10 at the 12.
Again, this becomes another win if we get 3 points off of this.
2 receivers either side. Short side of the field is the right side of the field. Single setback is Jacob McGowan, who is now to the left of Landis Williams. And Williams just got Burlington to hop.
Phil Phillips.
Another 5-yard walk-off will take it down to the 7.
Good timing.
2nd and 5.
Williams, good timing on that hard count. But again, you squeeze your own zone.
So 2nd down and 5 now at the 7. Fort Madison obviously can get a first down without scoring. Williams claps his hands. Now looks back over to the sidelines. He'll reset, bring McGowan to his right side. 5 on the play clock. Williams pulls down the snap. Just follows his blockers forward. He may have that first down. Down to the 2. It'll be a gain of 5.
Good power run there. McGowan on the lead. Nobody really to take on, and then Carlo Martinez-Hale just hanging on for the ride as Williams falls forward.
1st and goal at the 2 for the Greyhounds. Or I should say for the Bloodhounds. My apologies. 1st and goal at the 2. Fort Madison knocking on the door to take a lead, trailing 14-10 with 1:15 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Williams gets the snap, just following his blockers again off the right side. Did he get into the end zone? He did.
Yeah, he just kept walking in.
Landis Williams, a 2-yard touchdown run, and it's 16-14. Fort Madison has reeled off the last 16 points.
You know, interesting call. I'm sure they'll go for 1, but going for 1 just makes it a 3-point ball game. And so as we're nearing the end of the 3rd quarter, again, this is a situation that when maybe who has the ball last, Scott, as you mentioned at the very top of the broadcast.
So Xander Wellman in to try and make it a 3-point game. Snap is good, spot is good, kick is good. 1:07 remaining 3rd quarter. Fort Madison takes its first lead of the night. It's the Bloodhounds 17, the Greyhounds 14. Back in 1 minute on KBUR and 104.5, 1360 Fox Sports Radio.
Lots of things.
Wellman squibs it to get us back underway, goes through the legs of Noah Nixon. He's never playing shortstop for me, picked up by Alex Fawcett, bringing it near side. That's a targeting if I've ever seen it. But hey, whatever. Grounds will start 1st and 10 from their 38, and actually that was Owen Baker who took the shot to the head and neck area.
Owen Baker on the return to the Greyhounds.
Right through Noah Nixon's arms.
Well, I did not say that, but that was a targeting. That was a headshot, clear as day. Right side of the head for Fort Madison, right side of the head for the guy from Burlington. Owen Baker should probably be assessed for a concussion. That was targeting. But 1st and 10 from the 38. Here's Nixon. No, that's Simpson. Nolan Simpson across the 40. Keeps pushing the pile forward near the 45. He's got 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Make a call. I mean, seriously. This is getting this is borderline ludicrous.
Well,
they are letting plays go far too long.
And if that's your goal, is you're going to let them play. When you make the decision, you better make the decision hard and fast. They're just a little bit too nonchalant about coming into the play. And I can appreciate that other part.
Gain of 7, 2nd down and 3 at the 45. Final play conceivably of the 3rd quarter. Williams off the right side. Close to a 1st down. They're actually going to, wow, I'll give him credit on this one. That's a tremendous spot for Burlington. I thought he got to the 47. They give him the 48.
You got to hand it to the crew. They're helping both sides of the ball.
And so that will do it. I think it will as we go inside the final 5 seconds. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. So for the final time in the regular season, I'm going to ask you to put those 4 fingers in the air. I'm going to ask you, as Jim Zabel used to for Iowa Hawkeye football and Iowa Hawkeye basketball, hug those radios. 12 minutes remaining in the regular season. Greyhounds trail by 14. All right, by 3, 17-14. Back in 30 seconds on KBUR and Fox Sports Radio. Midfield, but they give him the 49 of the Bloodhounds for a gain of 3.
Yeah, I got to give credit to Gavin Wiseman and Ike Thatcher. They did a nice job of stringing the play out to allow their pursuit to come and get the tackle. But again, a good push here at the beginning. And again, you take 3-4 yards every time, you're going to continue to move the chains, and I'd like to see us eat up that clock a lot.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 from the Bloodhound 49. Williams off the right side. This time he gets up to the 45. That's a gain of another 4. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Great job again. It's just power ISO football. And there's going to be some sore bodies. They're going to be going in for some treatment for sure. Daniel Skolklik on the tackle for the Bloodhounds. I'm going to say Greyhounds myself.
So 3rd down and 3. Big play right here. Opening minute and a half of the 4th quarter. I formation set. Simpson in front of Williams, who dots the I. Baker with that quarterback trap, just right up the gut. He's got at least 10 as he gets inside the 35 to the 32. That's a gain of 13.
A great job as we see it here. And just Shulka, the sophomore, just absolutely opening the door for Kanye. He's a kid who's gotten better every day of the week. He hopped his first 2 games, and now he is coming off the ball like the veteran he should be.
7 carries, 71 yards for the quarterback. Now a fumble. And this, if the Greyhounds lose tonight, will be looked back upon the proverbial shooting of themselves in the foot now 3 times.
Yeah, and it's a good snap. It just kind of popped out of Kanye's hand.
And it is cold. Makes the ball feel slicker. I acknowledge that.
They practiced in that all week.
At this point in time, this is crunch time. You want to get to next week, you got to get it done. 2nd and 11 from the 33. Bake plants his foot, turns upfield off the right side, inside the 30, down to the 27-ish. Give him a gain of 6.
Great 2nd down play here. Just ran veer option. Fouls behind Nolan. And again, it's if Xander Wellman doesn't fly in from the edge, Kanye gets another 6-7 yards.
So third down and we'll give it 5.
And you know this
short
is
5.
You know this is 2 down. The Greyhounds aren't worried if they only get a couple on this one.
9:23 and counting. High formation once again behind Baker. Baker going to follow Simpson into the hole. He's got the 20. He's into the Matt Rinker State Farm red zone. That's a pickup of 8.
And you know what? Just keep banging away. Keep banging away. Great block. You see Carlo out there on the lead. Nolan's running people over. And Kanye is so good. He bounces off of people so well.
Protect the football.
Yeah. Hold
a
on
fumble
to the rock.
and an interception in Fort Madison territory has let the Bloodhounds take control of this game. 1st and 10 from the 19. Once again, Baker follows Simpson into the hole, and he worms his way down to the 11 for a gain of 8.
You know, you think the Bloodhounds might do the Bill Belichick and let them score, you know?
Get the ball back.
Well, again, their front is taking a beating. And the
Now,
Bloodhounds,
I think no, unless they're going to talk it over right here.
I'm just saying, they haven't been able to score. It's been work for them, you know, and now the question is, you know, there's no choice but to go for 2. So now it's, if we score, we need to definitely get a 2-pointer. And then, I mean, it goes back to Iowa City Liberty. I mean, it was just on pins and needles the rest of the way.
26 carries, 174 yards, and a pair of touchdowns for Bryant Williams. However, Kanye Baker, in his own right, 8 yards away from that triple-digit mark. As a team, the Grounds have rushed for 301 yards tonight. 1 completion on 2 attempts for Kanye. He's actually got 2 completions, just one to our side, one to their side.
And, you know, again, it's not something you practice a lot because that's not who you are. And I give him a lot of credit because standing out there with the keys to the offense, you get a lot of heat. And he stood and he's taken it all year. So my hat is off to Kanye Baker.
2nd down and 2 from the 11. I formation set. Again, Baker off the right side. Just that little trap play. 1 step back, 5 yards forward. It's 1st down and goal at the 6.
And that's the respect that Nolan and Bryant get. And I don't understand why they don't have somebody saying, you know what, you've got to be that. But look at Julius misses on a guy, and it's still a good scheme.
At the 6-yard line,
So 1st down and goal at the 6. 8:20 and counting. Keep an eye on the clock. 17-14. Bloodhounds on top. Baker going to turn and give it to Williams this time off the right side. Just an off tackle right, and he's down to the 2. It's a gain of 4.
I mean, Gunner Short, I haven't talked about him, but, I mean, he's taken on Ike Thatcher, and he's moved him back 2 or 3 yards all by himself. And that's just, I mean, that's great offensive work.
7:45 and counting as Alex Fawcett brings the play in from the sidelines.
Coach Krekel going to hold on to that play, even though I'm sure he's about 2 plays ahead in his mind.
Baker under center. Calling out the signals. Gives it to Williams at the left side. Untouched. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bryant Williams. His 3rd of the night. This one from 2 yards out. And it's the Greyhounds back on top. 20-17.
Just double, double, double. Nolan Simpson comes down to kick out. Just tremendous work.
Now an important 2-point conversion would make it at least a touchdown needed to beat Burlington. 20-17. This would make it 22-17. Baker bringing the Greyhounds to the line of scrimmage. Power formation to the left. Baker plants his foot. Did he get to the end zone? I think he was stopped just short. What a tremendous play defensively for whoever that was for Fort Madison. Did you catch a number?
Yeah, going to be 53.
No, that's 13.
That's Tate.
That's Tate Johnson with a tremendous tackle just short of the goal line. 7:28 remaining in the 4th. 2017. Greyhounds back on top. Back in 30 seconds on KBUR and Fox Sports Radio. those radios. It's going to be a fun 7.5 minutes onside kick by Xavier Baker, I should say, just falling on at the 47-yard line once again by an upback for Fort Madison. This time it was Hayden Segaviano who just fell on the football. And, you know, I get what you're doing because you don't have Brian Velasquez. But goodness gracious, you just gave them a short field again.
And this is where crowds don't usually understand what goes on Monday through Thursday in a high school setting. Not even looking around to see if Brian's in uniform.
I guess the question would be, why don't you just split the hashes and you can do the squibber, just split the hashes and try and push it downfield a little bit longer than 8 yards.
And who's to say that wasn't really what Xavier wanted to do?
Here's McGowan off tackle left side. He's got 3 to midfield. I don't understand. I understand Xavier's not your regular kicker.
Yeah.
But there's no reason he necessarily has to just kick it right 15 yards on the ground.
And again, I'm saying that may not be. They may say try to get it downfield as far as you can. And when you have a round shoe and you kind of have a semi-soccer straight-on kick, I mean, you just don't know. Nice tackle on the way, by the way, by Trent Huffman.
2nd and 7 at midfield. Williams going to roll right, throws right. Almost overshot his receiver, but a tremendous catch on the near sideline by Tate Johnson at the 38-yard line, a gain of 12 and a first down.
There's nothing you do there any better. I mean, you had Carlo Martinez-Hale coming underneath. You had Robinson coming over the top. That's just a great pitch and catch by guys who've known each other. And unfortunately, Johnson goes down as he limps off the field. You see him here at the end of the play. He rolls on an ankle.
So after the 12-yard pickup, it'll be 1st and 10 Fort Madison at the Greyhound 38, trailing 20-17. Not quite halfway through the fourth quarter. 6:46 remaining. The clock is stopped.
This is where you and I talked about having the crowd make some noise and get after some things.
This is when the team needs you. Williams just right up the gut, following his right guard to the 35 for a gain of 3.
Doing a great job. This is the play that I've feared the most, and we've done a very nice job stopping it. Phil Phillips doing a great job of being a two-gap player, and then Nolan stepping in and taking on the block, allowing Owen Baker to get his hands in there and get a stop.
2nd down and 7 at the 35-yard line. 6:20 and counting. Fort Madison still looking at the far side of the field, getting their play, trips to the left side.
And they're going to want to eat clock too, so.
Xander Wellman to the right side, all by himself. That's the short side of the field. We'll see where they go. McGowan now goes from the left side of Williams to his right. Williams gets the snap, flips the football. He'll roll left. Throws back across his body behind his intended receiver. Incomplete. That pass intended for Kane Williams. And it'll be 3rd down and 8.
That's really great discipline by Williams. If you look, he's got lane, he's got green space all the way to the 20, but he stays disciplined and he's going to try to throw this little in route just behind the receiver. And I don't know if he makes the catch, even if he gets his hands on it.
A tremendously tough throw. You're asking your quarterback to roll left, but he throws back right all the way across.
Just no power on his body there.
3rd and 7 from the 35. Williams again going to roll right. Gets him out of the pocket. Now he's going to bring it right side. He's got plenty of room if he wants to run it. Instead, he wants to throw it. Throws it deep down the right sideline, looking for a guy.
Great
Tried
defense.
to bring it in with one hand and stay in bounds. The ball was intended for Wellman. So it'll be 4th down and 7 at the 35. And I got to believe Fort Madison goes for it.
Well, I don't think they think Wellman has enough leg here.
No, I'm saying, do you punt and pin Burlington, or do you just say, I don't want to take a chance on them getting the ball back and run the clock out?
No, I think they may even wait to get a timeout here as well.
Play clock at 15. Now here comes the crowd. Here comes the crowd.
Make some noise here, Greyhounds.
We've needed this all night long.
Let's go. Make some noise.
4th down and 7. 5:46 remaining in the ball game. Greyhounds 20. Bloodhounds 17.
Call the timeout.
And now a timeout called by the Bloodhounds.
And Doherty is not happy at all. So here, if you're ever going to make noise and you're sitting at home streaming, send some text to the people that you know are there. Scott's got the towel out, and he's trying to get the crowd going.
Yeah, I tried to start a little, I thought if it worked for the Wave or if it worked for the Busch Light guy, I thought maybe I could be the towel guy. Bring a towel, make some noise.
Yep.
Create an atmosphere that you don't usually see at high school football games.
And if there's ever a time for a crowd to get into this thing, now would be the time. This could be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. This could really be.
Get off your pockets. Stand up. Give this team some support. You got a playoff opportunity on the line right here. Now the players are getting into it. They're saying get up, stand up, make it tough for Fort Madison to hear their cadence. 4th down, 7 to go at the 35. This is why you play some games at home and some games on the road. Crowd has to make a difference. 4th and 7 at the 35. Trips to the right side. That's the short side of the field, and now the official's going to blow things dead. What are they saying? I have no idea why the official talked to Jordan Webb. 4th and 7 at the 35. Williams gets the snap. Gonna scramble. He's got room if he wants. He's gonna throw deep down the right side. Has a man at the 10, run out of bounds is Tate Johnson.
Nice under route by Tate Johnson. Had coverage there. We just didn't break, and we were able to break on the ball for a disruption. So 1st and 10, 1st and goal for the Bloodhounds.
And the last 2 throws by Williams have looked absolutely like he's just throwing it out of bounds. But somehow he finds its way just on the sidelines.
And they're not in the end zone yet, everybody. They're not in the end zone yet.
5:38 remaining in the ball game. Clock stopped. 1st and goal at the 9. 1st and goal at the 9. John Flaherty throwing his objective hat, I should say, off, and trying to get the crowd going. And now a timeout taken again by Fort Madison.
Doherty again. He's screaming for the play clock to move up. I'm glad I'm not the only one who gets a little emotional on the sidelines when you're trying to get some things done. And again, they're not in the end zone, and this is a tough place to be when you're a spread offense, because a lot of your under corner cover, there's just not room to go, and we can play behind. And I'm going to absolutely tell you that Coach Krekel is telling Coach Webb to tell those guys, we'll take a pass interference.
Toward the Fort Madison sideline. All by himself is Xander Wellman on the right side.
Now they got the play. Let's get going. Make some noise here.
Play clock at 9. Williams gets the snap. He's going to follow McGowan. Hit behind the line of scrimmage. Julius Harris drops him for a loss back at the 12, a loss of 3.
He has not been stopped the entire night. Their center has not been able to do anything with him.
Well, you got the behind-the-chains play to start this set of downs. 5-12 and counting. Greyhounds 20, Bloodhounds 17. Win and you're in. Lose and you got some pins and needles to sit on for the next couple of hours. Williams with 3 to the left. He'll roll left, looking left. Pressured by Harris. And he just throws it into the dirt.
Let's go, people.
Wellman caught it, but on one hop, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 13. And Julius Harris, once again, put the pressure on Landis Williams.
But the great thing is Anthony Morrison plays great rush lane edge protection, does not let Williams get outside, has to come back and then just throw the ball away.
Third down and goal from the 13. 3 again to the left side. Simpson almost jumped.
Yes, he
now
did.
Throw.
He did. He got into the zone. Just take a look. He tries to time that stun up, and that doesn't really hurt anything here.
So in high school football, in case you didn't know, you can't get back.
Encroach
Once
the
you
zone.
encroach, you're done.
And that's all right. Let's go. That doesn't hurt anything.
So 5 yards puts it third down and goal at the 8. Third down and goal at the 8, I should say. Williams with McGowan to his left, now right. High snap, pulled down, looking left. Right up the middle, he's got room if he wants it. Slipped a little bit at the 6. That cost him. Noah Nixon drops him at the 3. After a gain of 5, it'll be fourth and goal.
And now they're going to try to go quick and get underneath here.
Fourth down and goal. 9 feet between Fort Madison and the lead. 4 minutes, 28 seconds and counting. Now the crowd gets back into it. Fourth and goal. Landis Williams is saying, I can't hear you. I can't hear what you're saying. I can see you, but I can't hear you. Play clock at 8. Play clock at 6. Play clock at 5. Play clock at 3. Williams gets the snap. He's rolling left. Throws into the end zone, back to the end zone, caught. Touchdown, Fort Madison.
Well, they did everything they can do. Got a player down in the middle of the end zone. I'm not sure if that's just a cramp. Great corner route.
Officials timeout for an injury.
4 minutes and 1 second left. With this offense that runs, we can certainly pop things off. Owen Baker looks like he's coming off. Looks like he's got a little bit of a right leg cramp. In comes Caden Sizzle.
3-yard touchdown pass from Landis Williams to Gavin Wiseman. Makes it 23-20. Important extra point right here. Force Burlington to get a touchdown, and the extra point is up and good.
See, the thing is, Scott, he hasn't. Wellman hasn't kicked it into the end zone yet. Now, will he kick it deep to make him go, or are they going to kick it short? My hat's off to a program that was once dormant too. Coach Doherty has got it rolling, and they, like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, they've made the turn. They're climbing the hill. We are Burlington reporters, but I got to tell you, whatever happens from here on out, Southeast Iowa football is in pretty good shape right now.
And this only helps the rivalry between the two schools, separated by 20 miles. Here's Williams from the 6. They kicked it deep. 15, 20. Stutter step. Retreats. And that was a bad move as he's dropped all the way back at the 17. But you know what? Sometimes you got to play hero ball. And if I'm asking somebody to play hero ball, it's Bryant Williams.
You know, you try to tell your kids to play within yourself. Bryant is that guy who could do that. He could back up and maybe get around the edge. So, you know, it's going to be in his hands and Kanye's hands the rest of the way. The guys up front, I have every confidence and will do their thing. But you need to know that they are going to send people from every angle and at every speed. So hang on to your hats here, everybody, in the last 3:54.
83 yards to go. First down and 10 from the 17. Again, that little keeper by Kanye off the right side, and he's got yardage up to the 25.
Can't spend time. You got to get on the ball.
It's a gain of 8. Second down and 2. Clock at 3:40.
How many timeouts, Scott? 2?
I believe 2, yes. Second down and 2 from the 25. Kanye Turns and gives it to Williams off the right side. Plants his foot, turns it upfield. Spun down at the 31, a gain of 5, but the clock will start, or stop, I should say, as they set the chains.
So we got to get another play in and get rolling.
3:25. 3:25. Bryant now up to 186. Conceivably could go over 200 before it's all done. Greyhounds, in all honestly, probably need him to go over 200. 1st and 10 from the 31. Again, a keeper by Kanye Baker. That's
Got to
5
get up
to
and
the
going
36.
again. See, now this is where, fans would be starting to talk about the passing game, where 4 minutes ago when we threw one for the pick,
250 and counting as they come to the line of scrimmage.
This is still an eternity with 2 timeouts.
2nd down and 5 at the 36-yard line. Kanye following Simpson off the left side up to the 40, a yard short of the first down, so the clock will run. It'll be 3rd and 1.
So Coach Greco will call his first of his 2 timeouts. Big 3rd down here, obviously.
Well, this is gut check time for the Dirty 30. These 30 kids, these 28 kids, these 26 kids, however many kids have been suited up at any point during the season. They have a chance at immortality, a chance to join a pretty elite fraternity when you think about Greyhound football teams who have made the 12-team playoffs, 1975, 1984, 1988, 1989, 1991, 1998, 2001, and 2008. Only 8 squads in 121 years of football.
And this team should go down fairly special anyway, just because of the size of the squad. Because really, at the beginning of the season, I'm just going to kind of set this stage. At the beginning of the season, people are like, well, if we can go 500, we'll be lucky in this district. And, that'd be pretty good. And we're short guys. And now all of a sudden, we're getting a little greedy on the fact that here we are sitting on the edge of playoff football, and it can still happen for us.
3rd and 1 at the 40. Williams right up the gut, 45. 50! Almost caught out of an arm tackle. That was a touchdown-saving tackle by Gavin Wiseman. I'll give him that credit. That's a pickup of 13 yards.
They are playing the edge defense. They are trying to be outside gap conscious because they know Williams has that speed to get outside.
1st and 10 at the Bloodhound 47. Got away with a false start. The play goes. Williams off the left side to the 40 for 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Clock at 2:12. Bryant Williams now 31 carries, 206.
7 yards of the play, 2nd and 3 from the 40.
2nd and 3 from the 40-yard line. Kanye puts his foot in the ground, follows Nolan Simpson off the right side. Nolan got rolled up on. I hope he's okay. But Kanye inside the 35 to the 34. That's a gain of 6.
If Nolan accelerates just a little bit faster, 1, he doesn't get rolled up. And I think, 2, Kanye's got a little more space. But here's a guy who's played probably 120 snaps tonight.
1st and 10 from the 34. Williams off the right side. Inside the 30. Down to the 27. That's a gain of 7. They'll give him the 27. That's a gain of 7. 1:30. 90 seconds remaining in somebody's season, conceivably. 2nd down and 3 from the 27. Baker pitches it to Williams, trying to get the left side, following Simpson, being patient. Finds his way inside the 25, down to the 22. That's a gain of 5. It'll be 1st down.
And they've only used a minute and a half, Scott, just to tell you that you can run a 2-minute drill on the ground without throwing the ball.
And the Grounds will stop the clock with $1:16 remaining. And don't forget, Kanye Baker, if you get a 1st down, or if it's 2nd down and 1, spike the ball, stop the clock.
Nobody has to go backwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't step back to try to get 4 yards. Just keep leaning forward. Get out of bounds if you're in the clear and you feel like you got somebody coming in. Don't let the clock run unnecessarily. And I know that's going in on the conversations. Talking about keeping their hands in, keeping their legs moving. This back to the future offense that we've talked about from the beginning of the year that a lot of people shook their heads at last year has proven that it can be successful even in a minimal group of human beings.
1st down and 10, Burlington. Fort Madison 22-yard line. Bloodhounds 24, Greyhounds 20. We think 1 timeout remaining for Burlington. We think one timeout remaining for Fort Madison. West side of the stands going nuts. East side of the stands going nuts. Both benches trying to get the sides they're on to join in the fracas. I haven't used that word ever on a broadcast. Baker under center. Fakes it to Simpson. Follows Simpson off the right side inside the 20. They've entered the Matt Rinker red zone. Matt Rinker State Farm red zone, and Baker got rolled up on. He's no worse for wear. That's a gain of 3, but the clock runs at 1:03. This will, in fact, be who has it last. Baker gives to Williams off the left side. Spin move and dropped at the 17 after a gain of 2.
2 biggest downs, obviously, in the 2021 season. Still a plenty of time.
3rd and 5, 42 seconds. 3rd and 5 from the 17. Baker under center. Williams off the right side, trying to get the corner. Does. Stutter step. 15. 10. Spin move inside the 10 down to the 5. And they'll stop the clock while they move the chains. It'll be first down and goal for the Greyhounds at the 5-yard line.
And Jim Krekel calls his 3rd and final timeout to kind of gather the troops here. Very exciting time.
Call it the 6. It'll be first and goal from the 6. 27 seconds remaining.
Scott, there's going to be conversations of if we are on the inside, we've got to get up and get off and spike the balls possibly if we're not in. We may be running to the edge. The one thing of trickery we haven't run in 2 weeks has been a counter. You've got Carlton Martinez-Hale, who's played at the wing for the last 2 weeks. Lots of things open to you, but the 7 guys up front right now have got to find a way to secure the box to allow us to get the 6 yards that we need.
First down and goal, 6-yard line, 18 feet, 6 yards from the playoffs. 27 seconds from going home a winner if they can punch it in. Simpson will be in front of Williams.
And you see the edge out here. They're saying, no way. Wiseman's so wide left.
Baker gives it to Williams up the right side. Follows Simpson, dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Greyhounds! Touchdown, Greyhounds! Touchdown, Greyhounds! 6 yards off the right side, Brian Williams, his 4th touchdown of the night, and it's 26-24.
The Fort Madison staff is absolutely beside themselves. As you watch in the replay here, they're saying Bryant Williams fumbled the ball on the reach, but he crossed the plane, and there is no replay in high school football.
20 minutes remaining. The Greyhounds trying to get a 2-point conversion and make it a 4-point game and force Fort Madison to score a touchdown to win. They miss here, then you've got a problem if you go with a short kickoff because they've got a kicker in Xander Wellman who does a pretty good job. Here's Simpson off the left side. He's not going to get in. We're going to take a timeout so I can catch my breath. 20 seconds left. Burlington 26, Fort Madison 24. Don't go anywhere. We're back with the final 20 seconds in 1 minute on KBUR and 1360 Fox Sports.
26-24 with 20 seconds remaining.
Row of people. You got to put a second hop on it.
Jordan Webb is waving at Xavier to kick it down here.
Baker has it on the tee. We're back at Marilyn Miller Senior Family Field at Braceville Stadium, and Baker kicks it up the left side. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Fort Madison football at the 40. 35?
35.
All right. 35. No time ran off the clock.
It might be the 40, Scott. The
They
rules
put
may
it
have
at the
changed.
40 last time. No time ran off the clock. Looks like they're going to put it on the 35.
Well, you wanted it meaningful. You wanted to have it close. So here you go, brother. You got what you wished for.
Yeah, but I wanted this to be, winning by like 10. I mean, it looks like Fort Madison is almost
They're
going to
make him kick it again.
Kick it again. Just take the 5-yard penalty. And so Xavier's going to have to kick it from the 35 this time.
Hey, you know what? That really is even better.
Because if he keeps it
just,
in bounds.
just move it a little bit.
Well, and if they keep it in bounds, then you're going to have clock.
You're going to have clock going. Which gives you, I would say 3 plays, Scott, if the clock runs off of here.
This is an interesting strategy. I'd almost, if I'm them, I'd take it at
way
the 35 or 40.
Yeah, the way you throw the ball.
Why they're having Xavier re-kick it is puzzling to me. I really don't, because once you fall on it, a second's going to run off the clock.
Yeah. Well, this is truly their hands team.
So now if I'm Xavier, I probably just summon my inner Superman and kick it deep.
The toe.
Yeah.
The toe.
Super toe. Xavier does.
Exactly.
Keeps it between the hashes, taken at the 27. Right up the middle of the field. That's Tate Johnson up to the 48-yard line. But 5 seconds came off the clock.
And now Johnson with a cramp on his either quad. It's his calf.
He got it to the 49-yard line.
That's a great, that's the kick you wanted to have.
So 49 of Fort Madison. Fort Madison 51 yards from the end zone.
We got
probably 26 yards from being in range for like a 42-yard.
We need to make sure we're not too deep for this. There's got to be 3 plays.
Williams back to pass. Going to roll right. He's got all day to run if he wants to. Say he's going to throw it down the field. It's going to be picked off. It was picked off. Bryant freaking Williams. Bryant Williams with the interception, and the Greyhounds are going to the playoffs.
Jim Krekel's got to be careful. He's a man with a heart condition himself, and look at him. He's rolling the wings. When was the last time Bryant Williams played D-back? Oh, probably about 4 weeks ago. You can't be happier for the community, the coaches, the players. It is now time to take a knee and get out of here and get ready for next week.
5 seconds left. Hounds win.
Yes, throw the flag. Throw that flag.
Game cannot end on a defensive penalty. This would be a
throw that flag.
Offensive penalty.
Yes, that is number 22. Just going to make that clear. Jacob McGowan in frustration decides to shove Alex Fawcett to tight end. Absolutely no reason to do that. I understand you're frustrated. You guys played a heck of a ball game, but you do not want to put yourself in a situation where you end up not playing next week when you're already on the edge of not playing next week.
Well, the game cannot end on a defensive penalty. There's 1 second left anyway. Personal foul, Fort Madison.
You can't decline it.
Personal foul, the indication.
You can't decline it. You can't decline it, Coach. It's a dead ball penalty. You can't decline it. And I got to tell you, I know there's going to be a lot of trash talking, but again, this has been a very good game of two very good teams. So
So the clock will start.
And they're not even going
1
to do that.
second comes off.
I don't even know how that works because you can't decline the penalty because it's a dead ball penalty. But hey, that's the way the mechanics have worked. Congratulations to both teams, but congratulations, Burlington Greyhounds. First time in the playoffs since 2008.
Burlington's going to the playoffs. Back in 2 minutes.
You going to be able to get through it?
Here are the totals for the game for Fort Madison: 25 rushes for 77 yards, 18 pass attempts, 9 completions, 1 interception.
Lined up to ring the bell. Look at this, a tunnel to ring the bell.
179 yards. Your Greyhounds: 61 rushes for 382 yards, 2 pass attempts, 1 completion, 1
God, I probably shouldn't have said freaking.
Scott, let it go. Holy buckets. It's a great game. Enjoy it. Be in the moment.
Hey, fellas. Can you run the 4-minute thing? Get it queued up and let me introduce it, okay? And then we'll run it. That way I can compose myself. The last 6 with one of my very best friends. No way a professional broadcaster at this time. So, I want to play for you what I intended to play before the game. We just ran out of time. And this goes out to the Burlington Greyhounds, players, coaching staff, and everybody associated with the program. Guys, hit it.
Nope.